My baby sitting about this bitch crying.
I don't care. I told you stop playing
This
with me.
motherfucker cut my baby hair out of here.
So did.
Look at that
Now
shit. That shit sad.
So you don't like the style that your baby father gave her, so you cut your child's hair? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if people just like think before they do certain things, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, this child is gonna remember this for the rest of her life because you wanted to do some dumbass, spiteful ass shit like that. Like,
ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why don't you want me to cry?
the bitter baby mama crisis. Hey, video about 40 Shams. Let's dive right in.
If I'm pregnant with your son and you leave me, I'm 100% raising my son gay. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna raise him gay.
But why though? But why? Like that's that out of all revenges that you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. Like you could have thought of anything and that's what you think of. Like, bro, wait.
Trying to understand, what does that even mean? What does that even look like? What do you mean you're raising him gay? That comment has a lot of weird sexual predatory undertones. The amount of red flags in that video is almost hard to count, but
I ain't gonna lie, there's a whole lot going on there that we don't know about.
worse. So this little girl you see is the daughter of drill rapper YFG Fatso. And if you're unfamiliar with what drill rap is, it's basically music where they talk about violence and street life.
I feel like everybody at this point, especially in 2026, man, that sounds crazy to say, but in 2026, everybody should know what drill rap is, bro. Come on now.
Basically killing this, shooting that, this drug, that drug. You know how it goes. Now you might be asking, 4D, what does this little girl have to do with that nonsense? Well, what you see in this video is Fatso's rival, Q50, playing with his daughter.
You look like me now. You look like me now. Look. Show me your watch. Say cheese.
And for anyone who was wondering how he was able to gain access to this innocent little girl, it's because her piece of shit mom. Imagine putting your child in harm's way just to spite their father. That's gotta be like the most backward thinking I've ever encountered. And I don't think you guys understand.
Man, that's some narcissistic ass shit right there. Real talk, this it's crazy. This is just that right there just goes to show that a lot of people just don't need to have kids. Like, truthfully.
How much danger that little girl would have been in if Q50 actually had ill intention towards her.
My dad grandmother grade. I sat and played with her till she went to sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm playing like on my dad grandmother grade. When if I get up and walk away, she gonna get the crying and trying to see what the fuck I went at. So we kind of like, you know what I'm saying? We got a, what's that word? Relationship, like a bond. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I got a bond with her. So.
She literally let a thug who's known for being violent, who has an extensive criminal record, who obviously hates her father because he talks about killing him in every other rap song. She let that type of individual next to their daughter just to spite her baby dad. And I know what some of you guys might be thinking. He's only doing this to tot his ops. He's not actually gonna do anything to the kid. But as you'll come to find out by this next clip, doing stuff like hurting kids isn't necessarily off-brand for these type of guys.
It's your daughter, right?
Sister, come get Ronnie now.
Smack that bitch. Let me go.
What the fuck you smack my baby? Mom, you touching my kids, man? Fuck.
You let that touch mine.
And it's so sad.
I ain't gonna lie, that's some lame, goofy shit to do right there, bro.
See that some of these mothers would go to the furthest extent just to spite and antagonize the baby father, even if it means harming their child. It gets to the point where they start making issues where there aren't any. A perfect example is this mother cutting her daughter's hair because she didn't agree with the hairstyle that her father gave her.
My baby sitting about this bitch crying.
I don't care. I told you stop playing with
This
me.
motherfucker cut my baby hair out of here.
So did.
Look at that
Now
shit. That shit sad.
So you don't like the style that your baby father gave her, so you cut your child's hair? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if people just like think before they do certain things, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, this child is gonna remember this for the rest of her life because you wanted to do some dumbass, spiteful ass shit like that. Like,
My baby feeling. Now wait. Cause you don't hurt the dad, you hurt her feelings. You hurt my baby feelings. My baby sat there for 2.
and that child don't even understand why. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how old this kid is, but bruh, she don't even understand why her hair getting cut right now. You know what I'm saying? All because the mother got in her own personal feelings, and then off of emotion.
My baby sat there for 2 hours.
It's obvious to see that there was nothing wrong with that little girl's hairstyle. She was literally just trying to antagonize the dad. That little girl probably sat there for hours getting her hair done, and if you're black and you have curly hair, you know how painful that can be sometimes. And we're not even gonna talk about how much this probably cost the father, cause hair braiding is definitely not cheap. So this child and her father went through all this hassle.
The nigga paid for it. Ain't no motherfucking way.
The baby mom to come back and traumatize this little girl, literally has her crying, cutting her hair off on the street just because she wants to do it herself. In truth, we know she just wants to piss off the baby father. Brief intermission, y'all. I'm here with an opportunity for y'all to make money doing something you probably
No.
As a parent, he should have the right to make decisions for his child as well. And this is something that I find happens pretty often. These baby moms will no longer have a relationship with the dad, and for some reason in their head, they think they have full ownership of the child. And then we end up with situations like these.
You did not. I told you I did not want him to cut his hair. I wanted it to go past his ears.
You know he's my son too, right?
Yeah, I understand that he's your son, but you just...
Hey, they don't they don't see it that way, bro. They don't. I'm not gonna lie. One thing I realize, if you ever do get to talking about kids with a girl, bro, they only see it as their kid. No, their kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you just a donor, a contributor. Let me stop.
me. I told you.
I don't obey anybody.
You disobeyed me. The entitlement is insane. I mean, besides
The fuck, ain't your fucking dog.
glaring fact that he's his father, did she not realize that she's talking to a whole grown human being? Talking about some "you disobeyed me"? That is a wild statement. And there's more.
You don't get to talk to her.
I don't get to talk to her, is what she said.
That's dumb. I heard exactly what she said.
Turn it off.
Bruh, even the little boy
Like, what?
called her out for how dumb her actions are. Because no matter how much you hate the father, at least do it for your daughter. Little girls deserve to have their father in their lives. And trust me, as you keep watching, you'll see that these bitter, spiteful baby moms only get worse. They literally act like they made the child all on their own, and they don't give any respect to the fathers or fatherhood in general. That's why we often see these bitter baby moms limiting contact between their kids and their fathers, using their kids like pawns to manipulate the father, or just tarnishing the father's image in front of his kids so that they hate their father. There's literally a plethora of stories of kids who grew into adulthood and then later found out that their mom was keeping them away from their dad.
Which is a real thing. That's a real thing. Some kids grow up hating they pops or hating they dad, and it's really just the mom keeping them away from them. You know what I'm saying? Which is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's real fucked up. But then again, like, that's just they motive of getting revenge against the father for whatever he done did.
Telling them lies about their father, and they ended up hating him, and they wouldn't end up finding the truth until they later reconnected with their father.
Mom kept me away from my dad for 26 years. You know what kept me away from him? My mom told me that my dad said I was a mistake and kept me away from my father. Every time, this been looking for me since I was a kid.
Yeah.
He's been looking for me. I finally talked to my dad. He's a good dude. My mom told me my dad has not paid child support since I was a kid. I finally meet this. He has an envelopes full of shit proof showing he's been paying child support. My mom calls me. What you doing, baby? What's going on? I'm at my dad's house. What the you doing at the house? Didn't I say don't discuss spending minutes? My dad, but
this is literally.
Hey, bruh, be careful with who you have kids with, bruh. But more importantly, wrap up. Wrap the fuck up, nigga. Cause Shit.
Evil and vindictive.
Through the door and snatched the phone. I was trying to, like, no. Like, hello? Put my son back on the phone. No, it's my son too. What do you want? Put my son back on the phone. And my dad loses it. Going in on my mom. And I'm listening to my mom. All that slapping, abuse, and beating me up, choking me when I'm on the floor, beating me with belts, wrapping hangers around other hangers. My mom turned into a 2-year-old little girl when my dad started talking to her. She talked to me like my entire life. He's yelling on the phone, you mad because I left you. And I didn't want to be with you no more. And you kept my son away.
It literally seems like she projected her hate for his father onto him.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And then she just ended up demonizing him for the whole 26 years of bruh life. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro.
She literally traumatizes dude. Imagine your mom brainwashing you as a little girl into hating your father only to lose 3 decades with him. Bro, this is literally cruel, bruh. Like, this should be a crime.
The reason why he wasn't, really in my life is because of her. You know what I'm saying? Yes, my mom. Because she moved me from California to Georgia without telling him.
That's crazy.
And, kept me away from him for years. Throughout the years, we would email each other, me and my dad. Mm-hmm. We would email each other. I would have to sneak and do it though.
For you to deprive this girl who obviously wants a relationship with her father from him just because.
The fact that she had to sneak and not even talk on the phone, not even text. She had to email. She had to email him.
Spiteful just because you want to be vindictive. It's just wrong. That's gotta be one of the most selfish acts you could do as a human being. And it doesn't end there. My child's father only requirement for me was not to play hood music around our daughter. The fact that this was an everyday occurrence for us takes me out. I'm gonna have to mute most of this clip because of copyright, but just know she was playing hood music. And not only that, she was also allowing her daughter to sing along with the vulgar lyrics and even say the cuss words. I just want to know what's going through her head when she's doing something like this. Like, oh yeah, that one thing you told me not to do, the thing that's gonna protect our child from, being vulgar and being exposed to filth. Yeah, I'm gonna expose her to that exact thing.
It's just a way for them to get a form of power, bro.
My child's mind just to spite this man. That's gotta be the most male-centered thing you could do as a woman. And look, I'm not trying to get on here and target women because I know there's a bunch of horrible deadbeat dads out there, but this is one of those issues that mostly pertains to women. Because whether you like to believe it or not, society and especially the justice system always leans towards women when it comes to situations involving kids. With today's justice system, if a father wants to get full or even half custody of the child, he damn near has to prove that the mom is a supervillain. And even if you're allowed the opportunity to co-parent, a lot of times these baby mothers are insufferable. Let me show you what I mean.
I had put a post up bragging about her daddy, but I told him I needed some money for some groceries, and he decided to deliver the stuff, pick what he want to pick and have it delivered himself.
So she's mad.
He bought groceries. Why the fuck is you mad? Why you mad? The nigga bought you groceries. He bought you groceries. You and the child are eating right now.
Him for doing the job efficiently.
Instead of sending me the money, he didn't have the groceries delivered. You don't know what my kids want. You don't know what my kids like. That's me. You buying stuff out for what you like,
Notice how she said her kids. She didn't say they kids. She said her kids.
Hold on. I needed tissue and I was out and I needed some.
Okay, well, let's take a look at some of the stuff he bought. From what I see, there's milk, juice, toilet paper. I don't know. From what I'm seeing, that definitely seems like stuff that little kids would need.
That ain't what I wanted. I wanted you to send me the money so I could shop my own stuff. So me and my kids could eat what we want to eat. Not what you want.
You and your kids. She literally just snitched on herself. That money was going to be used more to fulfill her needs than the kids' needs.
I told him, I needed tissue and I was out and I needed some groceries. And he done went shopping.
Bro, you literally can't make this shit up, bro. She literally told him the stuff that she wanted. And she's mad because he took some initiative and bought it in a more efficient way. literally saving her time so she doesn't have to go shopping. Yeah, honestly, this was never about the groceries. She was probably gonna use that money for something else. And I mean, honestly, it might seem silly, but this bitter baby mom issue is a lot bigger than we'd like to think, especially in the US. According to this Pew Research article, the US has the highest rate of children living in single parent households. Almost a quarter of US children under the age of 18 live with one parent and no other adult. And then we have this article by the United States Census Bureau where they're breaking down what these stats look like. And as you can see, mother-only households compared to father-only households is drastically different.
Yeah, that's wild right there. That number was insane right there. Shit. 15, is that a 15,000 difference? Like,
you can see, mother-only households compared to father-only households is drastically different. Here's another visual, and as you can see, the father-only household is closer to children with no parents at all, and the mother-only household is much higher. And again, this goes back to my point about how society and the justice system will always lean towards women when it comes.
But then again, I feel like there's a lot more that we gotta take into consideration with that too. How many mothers are actually or actively, choosing that versus not allowing, the father to be a part of that.
Like children. And look, I'm not trying to sit here and bash all single mothers because I know there's a bunch of single mothers out there who are doing their best and doing a great job of raising their children. And honestly, some of them are justified in not wanting their children to be around their father. I literally just seen this video of this dad dropping his son off in front of his mom's place and trying to leave even though there was no one there.
Sit down right there. Bye.
Bye. Oh, what are you doing? You can't leave. No.
The kid is literally scared. Yeah, this type of father is a freaking piece of shit. And honestly, I hope he gets jail time for this. Like, for all the single moms out there, if this is the type of man that you're dealing with, then I understand setting those.
What the fuck was he doing anyway?
Boundaries with him.
And now, right, it just really goes to show you though, like, everybody just don't need to have kids, bro. And what's crazy is I wouldn't be surprised if, like, it was a mistake to have him or he didn't choose to have that child. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, I don't think any child should grow up without both of their parents. And outside what feels like a gender war, I think there's a much bigger problem here. I don't know if I should blame it on lust, promiscuity, the lack of genuine relationships, the lack of discipline, people having unprotected sex.
A lot of that is definitely a factor at play, for sure.
Modern hookup culture and how much casual, unprotected sex is being had. But something has to change because the situation is only getting worse. Every day I run across some of the craziest relationship takes online. Girlfriend is temporary, baby mama is forever. What happened to getting married? It's like we're skipping a whole block of steps. Flexing being a baby mom is insane. There was a time when having a baby out of wedlock used to be like the biggest shame ever. I think people used to get like disowned.
Man, times have changed so much as far as it go in the dating game, bro. Like, and I'm not even just talking about from like a dual perspective specifically or female perspective specifically. I'm talking about just straight period, bro. Like, it is so much you gotta consider because everybody is influenced by the media. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is seeing what everybody else got going on online, comparing their lives and their relationship to what they see online and all that. And it ain't even like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna like that person 24/7. You're not. You're not. You're gonna get tired of that person. That person might get on your nerves from time to time. But at the end of the day, it's all about how y'all handle those situations together and how y'all come together and work it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all supposed to be a team. But now with the dating game, and not even just that, it's like we got gender wars and all that, things of that nature. And people, you keep having both genders trying to tell the other gender what they should be doing and this and that and how to play their role. Like, bruh, it's too much, bro. It's way too much. Everybody need to really put the phone down. Put your phone down, bruh. You stay on the phone so much, consuming the wrong things, having the wrong people tell you the wrong things, bruh. I promise you. Damn, shit. People do not operate like that on a day-to-day basis.
Executed, shamed, just for having a baby out of wedlock. And the child would be called a bastard. Nowadays, this shit is a flex. And it gets even more insane. POV, you and your bestie decide to have a friendship child.
What does that even mean? Like, what?
A friendship child. So when this kid grows up and asks, Mom, Dad, are you in love? What are you guys gonna say? No, we're just friends. I can't, bro. And to those parents, especially those who are grown adults and can't seem to cooperate with each other, I need y'all to realize that the person who gets hurt the most when you guys argue, when you guys fight, when you guys antagonize each other is the child. Do you know how traumatizing these type of interactions are to the child?
Aaliyah, do you want to see Daddy? Yeah. You want to see Daddy? Okay, then let me see.
Why didn't you see Daddy on Halloween,
you don't want to? I'm here now. I'm here now.
Yeah, look at the hickey on his neck.
There's a hickey on my neck. So what? What does that mean?
Why would a child need to know about a hickey? First of all, if you guys are separated, whatever he chooses to do as an adult is his business. What you need to concern yourself with is how he shows up as a parent. And honestly, her calling out the hickey in front of that child
just shows jealousy and envy.
All I needed to know. This is more about her being petty than him actually being a bad parent.
I'm here now. Do you want to see Daddy?
Yeah, you see that girl?
You don't see nothing. She doesn't even care. Camila, bro, you're really gonna do this, bro? You're really gonna do this, bro? My daughter wants to see me. I'm here to pick her up from school, and you're really gonna do this. You're really gonna do this, bro. Yo, let me see my kid, bro.
Yo, get your
let me see my kid, bro. I didn't hurt you. I grabbed the doorknob.
Mind you, she's the one who grabbed him.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Doorknob. Yeah, I got it all on video. It's all on video. Bro, so you're not gonna let me see my kid? You're not gonna let me see my kid, right?
And I don't put it past her for her to try to call the police, even if it meant her daughter wouldn't be able to see her dad anymore. That's just how spiteful some of these baby mothers can be.
Aaliyah, I love you, all right?
Don't touch my car.
I know for a fact that this girl is gonna grow up with a whole bunch of unresolved trauma, and a lot of that trauma will probably show up later in her life. And honestly, this might be the scariest out of all the situations I've shown you. This mother literally gave her daughter medication to make her fall asleep all day while she's with her father.
You found it.
I found it?
Yes.
This one?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Who gives that to you?
To me.
Yeah, who gives that to you?
My mommy.
Does she give that to you when you go visit Daddy?
Yeah, no, I need one. Yes.
That's what you get when you go visit Daddy, though.
Yeah, what?
These bitter baby mamas would literally go to the furthest extent just to get any semblance of power, control over the child and the father's relationship. For all my single people out there, please, I'm begging you, be extremely picky with who you have a relationship with.
And not just that, bruh, be mindful of who it is that you have kids with. But most importantly, out of all that, the most significant thing that you must do is wrap the fuck up.
Hey, hold on now. Before you leave, like the video, subscribe. Thank you.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why do I want me to cry? Fighting depression, talk to them spirits, use them justice that help me get by. But I cannot lie, that she hurt me bad when I got that car, told me you died. Like how the fuck can they take you? Man, I hope I wake up, it's a lie. Couldn't walk to that hearse car, I remember the words and I remember the look in your eyes.